morning world. I'm actually so excited for today because I'm going to bring you to the gym with me. So I'm going to show you my favorite exercises and what I'll do on this leg day and what I like to focus on to build the booty. Yay! First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go have some breakfast. So I'm going to show you what I have for breakfast, because I know that you guys always ask me what I eat and everything. So I'm going to show you what I have for breakfast, and then I'll probably going to wash this fake tan off, because you might actually notice that I'm a bit more brown and patchy than normal because I've been basically sleeping with a fake tan. I'm going to show you the one I use, but to be honest, I'm not like 100% happy with it at the moment, just because I feel like it just gives me a bit of a green tone, don't you think? It's just a bit of a weird, it develops like very weird. Now, like, I use like ultra dark. I'm going to show you the one that I use so that you guys can give me maybe like an opinion on it, if you use it, if it gives you the same effect, or if you know maybe any better tan. I don't know, but that's how I basically become, because my natural skin tone is like olive skin base. So I think when I put this on, it kind of accentuates the kind of like greenish look of my skin. Does it make sense? So yeah, so this is the tan that I'm currently using, and I don't feel like it's actually that good. I don't know, everyone was like kind of advertising it, so I thought I'll grab a bottle. This shade is ultra dark, but I'm finding it, like I told you, so basically like I feel like I look weird. I don't know, it just gives me a bit of a like weird colour, like I don't know, I'm not sure. My slide is pink as well. Morning world. I'm so proud of my view, like I can't really explain. Right, so today I'm feeling a bit lazy, so I'm gonna grab these porridge pots that are already ready. All you need to do for these is literally just add boiling water. Just says it there. I like to add some whey gold standard protein in it. This is vanilla flavor, so it's not really chocolatey, so I'm just gonna add some 70% dark chocolate. I'm not a big fan of dark chocolate, but it's mainly because it's healthier than normal chocolate, and it's just to give that chocolatey flavor. So all I'm gonna do literally just boil some water in a kettle. So it's literally so easy. You just pour the boiling water until that little line that you can see. So yeah, you just fill it until there. Then you just stir it. Oh, it's harder to do with one hand. But yeah, just keep stirring for like a few minutes. So I'm just gonna add like 1 scoop of protein. It's so hard to do with one hand, it's unreal. So I just add it to the pot while it's still hot, and you just mix it together. 1 second, let me do this properly. It's so hard to do with one hand, but that will also add some flavor on top, and obviously a lot of protein. So 1 scoop has 25 grams of protein in it, plus obviously those themselves, they do have some protein as well. So once it's like this, I'm just gonna add like some chocolate too. Because this is not chocolate protein, I only have vanilla, and I do like a bit of chocolate flavor in my coffee. So literally just let melt, like I just add some, probably like 3 little squares, just that they will do. And then some frozen blueberries. The reason why I choose blueberries, I said it as well in my previous videos, because I like to, blueberries are against cellulite. So they fight cellulite, and they're quite good because they're rich in antioxidants. So I prefer to have this kind of fruit rather than anything else, because I have thick thighs and I'm quite prone to cellulite. So yeah. Ooh, the chocolate is melting. So I actually have work to do. I'm working from home in the morning, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat my porridge and start work. I like to always listen to some meditation music, background music, while I do my work, because because it really helps me. And if you watched my previous video about my morning routine and everything, you'll know that I love this kind of stuff. So I love taking care of my mind as well as my body. So I'll start doing some work now. Ooh, just set on my phone. Shining. I'm sorry, but this is such a celebration. If you live in the UK, you'll know, because it always rains, it's always cloudy. So when it's sunny, it's actually such a celebration. I'm so happy. Woo! It's sunny today. Yeah. Right, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go and have a shower and wash this fake tan off. Although it doesn't even look like I've been putting fake tan. I've been putting fake tan. I don't know. This tan is a bit weird. Let me know what you think about Bondi sand and whether you recommend any other too. But yeah, I'm gonna go and have a shower and wash this baby off. Woo! I'm so excited today, I can't even explain. Putting my hair up because I don't want my hair to get wet while I have a quick shower for the fake tan. So I'm just gonna get it up in a bun. So in the meantime, prepare my gym outfit. I'm gonna wear these cute booty lounge. I'm gonna pair it with my pretty little thing top that looks so crisp, but who ironed the clothes that you're gonna wear at the gym anyway? But yeah, it's probably gonna become brown knowing me and wearing my fake tan and everything, so it won't last long. But yeah, he looks cute with the pink. So this is how the outfit looks now. I really like. So you can definitely tell now that I washed off the tan, that it looks a bit better now. It looks very dark now with this stuff on, so I'm happier now. It looks very nice. I like the pocket detail and the little butt scrunch in the middle. It looks very nice. So yeah, I'm gonna wear light colours today because I just got my fresh tan on. So yeah, I thought, why not wearing like light colours? They'll probably become like black by the time I get to the gym. Now I'm going to put some makeup on. That's my very messy makeup table, by the way. I'm gonna get some makeup on, but I know that people say that you shouldn't really be putting makeup on your skin when you go to the gym because it's very bad for your pores and everything. I just feel more confident, and I don't really put a lot. I just don't really pack a lot of makeup anyway. I just put some light foundation, some mascara, and some light eyeshadow, some how's it called, some eyeliner as well. I just did my makeup, so I just put like literally, can you even see it? So I basically just did my eyes, my eyelashes. Then I added a little bit like bronzer to just, you know, sculpt a little bit, so it looks like because my face, I feel like my face is very round. So I like to put some powder, some, what's that called, contour powder, just to add like some definition, because otherwise I feel like my face is just like a ball. I'm just gonna go now to the gym and I'll see you there. Hi guys, so I thought I would just film a little bit of explanation before every single exercise so that you know what to do, and I will give you a little bit of more detail about every single exercise. So when you start a leg day or any other, when you want to train or target a specific muscle, it could be arms, it could be chest, it could be legs or glutes, you always want to start warming up, which is what I like to do for every kind of workout. The reason why you want to focus on warming up first is because first of all you want to avoid any injuries. So you don't want to go at the gym and after you've been, for example, sitting all day and then start lifting very big weights, because your muscles will not be used to it. And so, wait a second, they'll be like, wait a second, what is she doing? She's just hammering me with this like massive weight that I'm not like used to. I was like sleeping before. So what you want to do is just trying to like wake up your muscle. Warm them up a little bit, especially if you have a sedentary or you have an office job where you sit down all day. You just do want to wake them up a little bit. So what I'm going to show you in the video is a little bit of warm up that you want to do with little to no weight. I like to usually use a resistance band because it adds a bit of resistance, so it's not completely like nothing. If you don't have them, you can 100% start your warm up with no weight, just using your body weight. So usually to warm up my glutes, I always want to do some exercise that target my side muscles as well as the middle part of the glutes. 3 main muscles that compose your glutes. So I like to do some exercise that target every single one of them. So I usually do a hip thrust like you're seeing in the video right now. What I like to do is just literally, when I come up with the normal hip thrust, I just like to do a little abduction with my legs, as you can see in the video, and that will help target your side muscles, and you will feel it as well when you come up. You just pause a little bit for like 2 seconds and then abduct. Exercise I like to do is called the kickbacks or the Smith machine. So I usually tend to put a little mat underneath to protect my knees, otherwise you'll just hurt yourself. When you kick back, you position your foot as close to your heel as possible, because you want to really push with your heel as you're going up. And as well, you might have seen, that's a little tip for you guys. A lot of people tend to go all the way down. That is not wrong. However, if you're looking to target just your glutes, I would say do not. I literally, when I do the exercise, you can see that I'm just slightly going down and then push it back up. I'm not going all the way down. That's obviously up to you. If you want to target your legs, do it all the way down. But I feel like when I go all the way down, it targets more my hamstrings as well. Then kneeling squats. Kneeling squats are actually very good. Sometimes they could also be better than squats on the Smith machine, depending on how you position your feet as well. And kneeling squats are actually very good because their position allows you to target just your glutes, because your hamstrings and your legs are basically neutral on the floor. You are not using them. So when you're just literally and pushing your hips backwards, obviously maintaining the back, a straight back, you're basically targeting your glutes. So, top tip of the day. Leg press on the Smith machine, but if you don't have a Smith machine, you could also use the normal leg press, but sometimes some gyms might not have a leg press, so you could use the Smith machine. And I like it because the difference between the Smith machine and the leg press, there is a slight difference that allows you to target your glutes a tiny little bit more. Because on the leg press, obviously it depends on your gym and how it has it, but usually you're slightly inclined, so you're sitting slightly inclined, whereas on the Smith machine your back is completely flat on the floor, so it's slightly different and allows you to target your glutes a little bit more. Top tip for you there. last but not least, my favorite exercise ever that I recommend to anyone is hip thrusts. Hip thrusts are so good, and you know what, maybe some people might not agree with me, but I personally feel like that hip thrusts are even better than squats. Yes, you heard me. Hip thrusts better than squats to build the booty. I feel like they're more glute isolation. They're still a compound movement, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I can activate and target your glutes even more. I'm using a bit of a moderate weight here for myself. That some people might be heavier, and some people can be a bit light, some people can think it's heavy, but that's completely up to you. So obviously everyone is, every individual is different, we all use different weights, we've been training differently. Obviously you want to aim all the time at increasing weight, but if you just started, you do not want to start with a heavy, crazy weight because you can get injured. So I always recommend mastering the form and working always on mastering that form and that perfect, safe movement before you can add more weight, because it can literally affect your training in a long time, in the long term. If you're trying to add so much weight that you cannot actually do, you can also damage your back, your joints and everything else. So that's for any kind of exercise, not just for hip thrust. For Miski, always focus on doing the exercise right, rather than just trying to work on your ego and trying to show off, or trying to be like someone else that's been training for a long time. So I always recommend including these for any single leg day that you do, because hip thrusts are amazing, I'm telling you. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it and you found it useful as well for yourself. Let me know what kind of other videos you want me to talk about, because obviously I want to talk about things that you guys want to watch. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and make sure to like, subscribe, and yeah, thank you so much for watching and supporting me.